Okay, we're back with another episode of Meta Monday, and today we've got Morph on 1244 rating, going up against Viewly on 827 rating. So Morph would have been number 4 on ladder at the time, and I can't flash up a screenshot because I didn't get one in time, and it will show you what Morph's rating was after this match, which will give away who wins or loses. But they were number 4 at the ladder at the time of this one, and they're going up against Viewly on 827. Viewly not as high rated at the time of this one. I think that's around the top 100, but if you know who Viewly is, you'll know they're a Worlds competitor for last year and a finalist for RBET Vienna, where they almost went all the way with Gigavise of all decks. So really high rated player, really good one to watch, and an absolute master of the game. So let's get into this one. This one should be cool. It's Kalut, Vayu, Sirocco, Icarus, and Blizzard going up against Icarus, Vayu, Allure, Shura, 7 tools, and Blizzard. So if you're already playing the 7 tools in the main, but this is a Blackwing mirror match for Meta Monday. How about that? So we're going to start. You two, no GBs? Question mark. Yeah, Morph is normally on the GBs. Allures into Sirocco, Blizzard, and we're going to banish the Vayu, set the 7 tools, and pass it over. Draw for turn is the Shura. Now, Shura coming down. We're going to get in for 18. That's all good. Then we're going to set the Icarus. Pass. Draw for turn is the Upstart. Okay, so you're all playing some interesting cards in their list. Upstarts into the Bora now, and then we've got drop the Sirocco pump, try and get in now, and that's going to go through. Okay, I thought they were going to try an Icarus there, but no, that is going to go through. We're going to set the Icarus of our own now and pass it over. Draw for turn is the Bora. Here comes a Sirocco, big pump now, and tries to get him back. Now we're going to Icarus. Yep, and Icarus going to take out, yeah, this and that. So all field clear and pass. Draw for turn is the Kalut. Okay, what are we doing from here? Shura coming down with the Bora, and we're going to get in for some big damage now. 17 and 18. And then we're going to pass. Draw for turn is the Solemn. Okay. Blizzard coming down now. Yeah, this gives us lots of avenues of play here, but they do have a Kalut in hand. So this is Brio. Yeah, Brio's nice here. We can dump the Vayu bounce, and then we can Vayu into the Armed Wing. Do they go for the other bounce, or do they play into this Kalut? No, they do bounce it with the Solemn and then drop the Bora. Yeah, so nice. That's 17, 23, 63 damage there. Enough for game. Nice. Okay, so Morph really turning on the pressure early there. Okay, going into game 2, it's Gale, Bora, Mirror Force, Dad, and Sirocco going up against Bora, Icarus, Bottomless, Double Whirlwind. Jeez, this one's already over. And Dad. So lots of similar cards drawn as well this game. We're going to start with Double Whirlwind, Bora. This deck is so dumb. Agree. Yeah, I think we all agree. Adds a Blizzard and a Kalut now. Sets the Bottomless and just going to pass it over from there. Draw is Braincon. I feel like setting the Bottomless is good, but losing all this to Heavy Storm would have been rough. Sirocco coming down now, going to get met with the Bottomless, and yeah, what can we do from here? We can Braincon to take, yeah, that's correct. Then we've got Gale and potentially Bora, no, just the Gale, going in for 3k, and main 2, we're going to synchro these off for a Black Rose to take out the back rows, and then set the Mirror Force, pass, yeah. I mean, probably the best move, right? You can't leave them with 2 Whirlwinds up. You just can't. So that does feel okay. Draw for turn is the Shura. But I would say Viewly's now very much in the driving seat. So here comes the Blizzard and the Bora. Yeah, Blizzard going to get met with the Mirror Force, trying to shut down the synchro plays. We're going to set the Icarus and pass it over. Draw for turn is an Icarus of our own. Here comes the Bora into the Bora. Yeah, that's going to get through. Can't Icarus there, so we're going to set our Icarus and then pass. Draw for turn is another copy of Icarus. Here comes Shura. Shura going to try for it. Icarus going to take out the whole field. Yep, and then main 2, set the Icarus, pass. Draw for turn is Dust Tornado. What are we looking like for Dad numbers? We're 1 away here, and we're, oh god, we're bang on here. Okay, so sets the Dust Tornado and pass. Draw for turn is the Bora. It's not quite enough, right? 31 and 28, no, not quite enough. But here comes the Dark Armed. Yep, going to hit the Dust Tornado, which is going to hit our Icarus. Bora coming out as well. This is 17 and 28. And then pass, draw for 10 is the D prison, and this one's just over. Yeah. Okay, more for seeing the writing on the wall, and we're going into a game 3. Wow, for a Meta Monday, we are speeding through this. Okay, it's Icarus, Heavy, Gale, D prison, and Allure going up against Mirror Force, Sirocco, Whirlwind, Cyber Dragon, Dust Tornado, and D prison. I feel like the reason we're getting through this so quickly is because we know what these cards do, right? We're just seeing what decisions the players make. We're going to start with just set Dust Tornado and pass. Draw for turn is the Blizzard. Allure going to see us into Bottomless, and Shura, get rid of the Blizzard, set the Bottomless, and pass it over as well. Draw for turn is Collude. Yeah, and actually we can see that not putting up a monster there is really smart. You'd be walking into Sirocco and Cyber Dragon, and they've got Whirlwind. Yeah, okay. Yeah, really nice. Pass, draw for 10 is the Icarus now. Pass, draw for 10 is the Dark Arm. No one wants to commit first, but this is a dangerous match. You don't really want to hold out too long. Dust Tornado going to take out the back row now, and we've got Whirlwind Collude for the Gale. Yeah, this is nice. Special summon the Gale out now, and then we've got 13 and 14. Yeah, main 2. I'm going to synchro away for the real Armed Wing. And we're going to set the D prison and just pass it over. Yeah, I think that's nice. D prison is good just for the Sirocco, which we can actually just see they've ripped off the top. But they did play into Gauze a bit there. And it doesn't look like either player are actually playing that card. Okay, Heavy Storm going to take out the back row. And here comes the Sirocco and the Gale. Okay, so we're going to pump. We're going to make this 56 into a halved Armed Wing. That's doing 44.50. Then we're going to synchro away for this Stardust Dragon, set the D prison, set the Icarus, and pass. Yeah, they have put them up to 3 darks, but they have then played around the dad by setting the D prison and having the Stardust up, so forcing the dad to attack. When it does, they get to D prison it. Yeah, fantastic. Draw for turn is Dust Tornado. Here comes the dad, and they are going to have to try and get into this Stardust, but that is going to result in D prison. Main 2. Set Dust, set Mirror Force, pass it over. Oh no, special summon Cyber Dragon and pass it over, okay. Draw for turn is the MST now. I mean, you've got options here. You could summon the Shura, hit the Icarus. You could MST one, then summon the Shura, hit the Icarus and the Cyber Dragon. Takes them down quite low, but there's no game shot here, right? No game shot here. And this is Dust, this is Mirror Force as well. We're going to set, okay, they are going for it. They're going to set the Shura, they're going to Icarus, hit the back rows. Yeah, feels good. Feels really good. And then they're going to get into this Cyber Dragon, does the damage, sets the MST, the Icarus, and passes it over. Draw for 10 is the MST of their own, okay. Just going to set the Sirocco, set the MST. MST going to take out the MST. Cyber Dragon off the top now. Stardust going to go through this Sirocco. Shura. Oh, it's just not enough, right? Sets the Shura, pass, draw for 10 is Blizzard, and that's just got to be it, right? Bounce with the Brio. And that's game. Wow. Fantastic. So the Lord of the Gigavise, the best, best performing Gigavise player, coming in with Blackwings, and yeah, doing just as well. Wow, okay, cool one to watch. I mean, these two are both some of the best players in our format, right? And this is probably the best deck in the format, or feels like it a lot of the time. Maybe it's Vayu, maybe it's Blackwings, depending on who you ask. But yeah, just insane levels of play. Both players really putting on the pressure. I think Viewley was slightly lucky with the double Whirlwind, right? Game 2, because that just sealed it up for them really quickly. But equally, Morph hit a Whirlwind this game and wasn't able to convert it. So yeah, it's not always about who draws Whirlwind, I guess. But when you draw both, it may as well be. It's a great one to catch, especially for a Meta Monday. I don't think it gets more meta than this, and ending on double synchros, playing through a Dark Armed. Yeah, this was just a really good demonstration of how Blackwings should be piloted on both sides, not just on Viewley winning. Really incredible play on both players' sides. Love this one for a Meta Monday. And yeah, I'm sure we'll see both of these guys again soon.